Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Great to be with you. What is it? It's the end of the week.
Son of a whore!
You probably picked up on that anyways, didn't you? Folks, that guy was yelling from the other room. Oh, he just came in.
Son of a whore!
Wow. How are you? Thursday, as my grandpa used to say. A Thursday. Rocco DiPaolo. About 5'8", barrel-chested, fucking arms down to his ankles like a monkey. Hair slicked back like Corleone. Not to be fucked with. Real pleasant fella. Then he passed down that ugly gene to a whole bunch of us. My dad's probably the most mellow one out of them all. My Uncle Al, my dad's brother, he was known to, well, I told some older guy when I was like in college, I was doing a summer job. I go, yeah, my uncle, I said, my uncle's Al DiPaolo. He goes, Moat? I go, Moat? And I asked my dad, and I go, why did they call Uncle Al Moat? He used to sell Motorola TVs out of the back of his car. And he was a Mason. And the guy goes, your fucking uncle was a crazy motherfucker. And I asked my father, I go, why, what? Will you give me a signal? Oh, I said, what? Was he not? My father, oh yeah, he was, I remember he said, my father told me, my Uncle Al got fired he was a Mason. I mean a master Mason. A guy who would look at a brick for 10 minutes before he laid it. So that's why he couldn't work commercially. But he hired a couple guys, had his own crew, and some guy, my uncle was on the roof, and some fucking young guy that just started working gave my uncle some lip. He threw a brick at him. Oh, shit. Fucking hit him in the middle of the back. This is before there were lawyers everywhere, I guess. And then it gets better. My father was trying to help my Uncle Al fix their mother, my grandmother's roof. And my Uncle Al and my father getting a fight on the roof, and my Uncle Al's literally trying to push my father off the fucking ladder. And he, so he played football, and he was just one of those big, strong guineas that, had the temperament. And I guess my father said he got recruited by Tennessee, somebody like a decent-sized school, but he fucking had all kinds of knee problems. But Uncle Al, yeah. And my dad did the nice favor of hooking me up with him to work for him. My dad didn't like my attitude. I didn't realize till he hooked me up with my Uncle Al the first week. I'm like, oh my God. To work with him. I've told this on the show before you guys were even audience members. We went to some lady's house. I still remember it in Hamilton, Massachusetts. My uncle had the old Ford pickup truck that you shift on the, standard, but it was here. And here I am. I just learned to drive on a stick. And then he'd like, here, take this fucking, go get whatever, come back. Oh my God. And then he showed me how to mix cement, right? I'm carrying buckets of cement up a ladder. You should have seen me. I was fucking shredded. I bring up the first bucket. This is the first bucket of cement after he showed me how to make it in front of me. He's up there. He goes, this is too fucking thick. And I go, hey, you gave me the recipe. He even snickered at that one. Oh boy, was he a fucking handful. Anyways, that's a little DiPaolo. And I got those genes. My brother got my dad's genes. My father was a sweet guy under the temper on the, the Marine patch and the 100% Guinea. But anyway, Uncle Al, oof, Moat. He would come down and raid my father. My father had a nice tomato garden. My Uncle Al would come down. He had his own garden, not as big as mine. He'd come down and take every ripe tomato in the garden, fill up 2 paper bags, and just leave. My father's like, what the fuck? Oh, my God. Anyways, speaking of ill-tempered people, let's get to one of our favorites. Me and Dallas are big fans of Nancy Mace because she's hot as a firecracker, and she was a victim of sexual assault. Used to be called rape. Now it's sexual assault. Once again, the language. Rape is so much sexier, What? What the fuck is the matter with you? What's the matter with you? I'm sorry, Jimmy. Anyways, there was a hearing going on. And there's some guy up there. That's Coma who's running the hearing. And it was about, you know what, about transgenders in locker rooms. And Nancy Mace, like I said, is a victim of sexual assault and has been spearheading this in D.C. And just says, you know, she wrote a bill. There's no, we're changing this, blah, blah, blah. And she's not backing down. And this guy, whoever's testifying here, gets upset because Nancy used a few terms that are, anyways, it's like, watch it and just, I don't know. The guy's an idiot.
Parliamentary inquiry.
Yes, sir.
The gentlelady has used a phrase.
Pause. The gentlelady. So right away, I know everything about this guy. I'm just guessing he's gay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let me emphasize, plenty of gay friends. Again, I'm in show business, and I learned to sew. But wrapped up in that language that, I'm sorry, fella, this shit doesn't play anymore, especially with Nancy Mace. So she's using the gentlelady. Just say the congresswoman or whatever, but no. So I'm just guessing he's kind of Liberace-ish. Again, all right.
That is considered a slur in the LGBTQ community and the transgender community. And let me please finish without interruption. And
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms, and I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Let
It's disgusting.
let the gentleman.
She just looked at the guy and was like,
Cry like a bitch.
oh my God, tranny. I love it. Absolutely love it. And she's got all the credibility in the world. And by the way, Trump signed that. Matter of fact, that's one of the stories today. Trump signed it, made official. No more fucking Herman Munsters in the girls' locker rooms. Now, Lily, so, can we do that again? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's do that again.
inquiry.
Yes, sir.
The gentlewoman.
The gentlelady has used a phrase.
She's like, I'm not so
that
gentle.
is considered a slur in the LGBTQ community and the transgender community. And let me please finish without interruption. And
Tranny. I don't really care. You want penises in women's bathrooms, and I'm not going to have it.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Let
It's disgusting.
let the gentleman.
It's not disgusting. I have a penis.
You see the guy in
the mask?
Yep.
Apparently he got a... Did you see the guy in the mask? What does that tell you? And why is he wearing a mask? That was debunked. These people live on a different planet. I'm glad there was bullying. Can I just say that? I said that a long time ago. When Obama was president, remember they had a commercial about Obamacare? And it was a guy, a young guy, in flannel pajamas with a cup of tea. And it said, discuss Obamacare with your friend, or whatever. And I came out and I said it on stage. I said, I am pro-bullying now. I said, I am pro-bullying. And then I noticed Kurt Schleister was talking about this, not this incident specifically, I don't think. It was something out there that was really PC. And he said the same. He goes, let's make bullying great again. Which I think was a play on, anyways. All right, folks, that's enough. I don't want to offend anybody out there. You know, it's the early part of the show, and gaga, goo-goo, poo-poo, and the left, the little girls can't handle it with their paper skin. I don't know why we protect the LGBT. First of all, the LGBT, they don't like the whole tranny thing, you know? And I saw a girl in a clip online, a gay girl, and she was so eloquent about it. She goes, look, you're wrecking it for us. She said, nobody really cared before, which I've never heard a gay person say. It was so refreshing. She's like, just live your lives, and you know, and whatever. As soon as it gets into politics, it's ruined. All right, let's move on. I didn't even mean to dovetail this. It's so fucked up. It's hard to pay attention when you're watching the Bruins and doing this. The aforementioned story, Trump saves girls' sports. I couldn't think of anything creative without offending somebody. Trump saves girls' sports. He had a whole bunch of young girls of all ages. These are younger. God, that would, man, if Biden was in office, you know how many heads he would have had a sniff? He would have passed out. Remember? Do you remember when anytime a girl under like 40 got near him? Like a goddamn Great Dane meeting a poodle in the park? But this is a sweet moment. This just sums it up. Think about all the stuff they've called Trump, Hitler, and the worst things in the world. And white supremacy, all this crap, sexist, misogynist. Think about all the crap he's been called. And this moment, to me, sort of washed it all away, because this is really, I think, who he is. Got a couple clips here. Check out the first one.
So I want to thank everybody for being here. It's fantastic. And this is sort of a big, big day. It shouldn't have even been necessary to take place. This started a long time ago, and we ended it today. And I'm going to sign the executive order right now, and everything I said will go into effect immediately, okay?
I love the, okay? He checks with the people first. And he's clapping for them. I mean, come on. A man of the people. They better already be chiseling Mount Rushmore. I don't give a fuck if I sound biased or not. Well, you guys vote like me, so you know I'm not. I'm just saying. An objective, taking a look at the presidency, objective. Wait, can you imagine what they're going to write about this guy years from now? He was attempted, somebody shot him, and he survived it. This is shit right out of the history books. And then he went on to become one of the, after getting beat in an election, coming back for a second chance. Holy moly. But here's the second clip.
You ready? What a nice picture this is, huh, Governor? You ready? We'll do a good job. Wait, let me press that.
How nice he is to the little kids. Biden's like, that's a nice dress. What do you got there?
Really
you want to lift it up for me?
Because this is, this is a big one, right?
Look at that. That's German writing.
I think we have a 10. We have a 10.
God bless you.
He's judging his... Then he did this. This kind of, he went a little far.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
That really put a cup of water on it. Wasn't that sweet?
Fun headline for that could be Trump trolls trannies.
There you go. Trump trolls trannies. That was just, he said we're going to win too much. He said that the first time. And this isn't one of the stories today, but I was reading today, this morning, that, remember ABC just settled a lawsuit with him for $15 million? Somebody else did too. And then today there was news that he's winning another one. And he's suing the Pulitzer Prize Committee. Remember they gave the New York Times and Washington Post a Pulitzer for the Russiagate thing that was totally fiction. And the people that sit on the Pulitzer Prize decide who gets it on that board. People that work at the New York Times he's just not missing a trick. And I know it's him, but I know he has surround, because no human can think all this shit this fast. They are flipping everything back to normal, dare I say. But I thought that was just a killer moment. And I'm sitting there, it really is. I'm not a PC guy, but young girls, if I had a daughter, you got kids. Really, you got a fucking grown man in the... God damn it. My dad wouldn't have handled it like that. Neither would my Uncle Al. Be doing hard time. Let's move on. I changed the name of this to something. I can't remember. What did I change? I changed it to something else. Easy Pass. Free fee on the high seas. The government of Panama has agreed to no longer charge fees for U.S. government vessels to transit the Panama Canal, or as Gutfeld calls it, the Panamic Anal. The department said in a post on X. Isn't it funny? He's like Corleone. If you guys don't know, just a little background, Panama Canal, we built it, lost 30,000 Americans building it. And then in 1977, Jimmy Carter, for some reason, signed some treaty that handed it over to Panama. And ever since we've been getting porked. You know, every time you go through that, you got to pay a toll, a high fee. You know what I mean? And we were getting fucked. And Trump's like, first of all, we built it. In China, somehow China got in and was running things at the Panama Canal. And I mean, think about all the shit that we were being taken advantage of. And a real president comes in. What's that say about the fucking, not just the left, all the other presidents? Schmuckos. So Trump comes in. He's like Corleone. He makes one phone call.
I want everybody here. I don't care how your country makes a living as long as it doesn't conflict with mine. I'm not panning my face. That's all there is to it. You tell the chinks. I'll tell the Panamanians. We ain't putting up with this shit.
He makes one phone call, and all of a sudden, it said the agreement will save the United States government millions of dollars each year. It says each years. Was this written by a Russian? Each year. Put universal remote back in docking station. That's a fucking soprano. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who's, let me tell you, I'm a Rubio fan. Even when people are on the fence about him, he met with Panama's President Jose Raul Molino on Sunday during a trip to Central America. If the principles, both moral and legal, of this magnanimous gesture are not followed, then we will demand that the Panama Canal be returned to us in full. I'm sorry, this is Trump talking. And without question, Trump said. And then he said,
"Who's your fucking boss, huh? Who's your fucking boss?"
So he's saying, so the Panama said, we're not going to charge you anything now, which is admitting they were fucking us. And Trump's like, that's fine, but we're going to keep an eye on it. And if you don't follow this agreement, we're going to take that and fucking the Middle East and everything else we want. You motherfucker. But the U.S. and Panama signed a pair of accords in 1977 under my close friend Jimmy Carter. Again, horrible president, good dude, that paved the way for the canal's return to full Panamanian control. Great move. Once again, the Democrats are coming through. The United States handed it over in 1999 after a period of joint administration. And that turned into China running everything. How did they weasel in there? I mean, I know they had boats coming in and out like everybody else probably. I don't know. So we're not paying anything. The left is melting down. I can't even, if you want to watch the left melt down and shit, watch TV, because they show all the clips. They make me so fucking angry and crazy. I can't watch those montages. If I'm watching TV and one of those shows runs a montage, I literally fast forward. I can't. That Annie Esleb, what's her name? That Presley bitch, that black bitch in Boston. Man, I'd like to run into her at the food court. Why? I don't know. Fucking steaming hot piece of pizza right in your fucking black melon. Anyways, fuck her and everything she stands in for. Hey guys, tour dates. I'm a comic part-time. Used to be 30 weeks on the road, but hey, chlamydia will knock the shit out of anybody. Tour dates. February 20th, Bricktown Comedy Club, Tulsa, Oklahoma. The very next night, the 21st of February, Funny Bone, St. Louis, Missouri. And then March 13th, Hyenas, Albuquerque, New Mexico. And then April 25th, Cohoes Music Hall. I make my return to Cohoes Music Hall in Cohoes, New York, basically Albany. And I can't wait for May. I can't believe we're already plugging May dates. It's scaring the shit out of me. That means baseball will be almost the all-star, whatever. Zanies, Rosemont, Illinois, May 15th and May 16th. Already, my wife said the second show, all the VIP tickets are gone already. That's all I'm shooting for, folks. If you want to support this show, go out and buy shit on my website. Nick DiPaolo crack pipes, bow and arrows, fucking Nick DiPaolo Devo hats, plastic tits, fake teeth. You know the chattering teeth? They say Nick DiPaolo show. T-shirts, hoodies, all that stuff. If you guys are watching the free version of this show, you can watch full episodes of my show, Louder with Crowder, and all exclusive Rumble content ad-free with one subscription. You click the link in the description, then click the Rumble Premium button, and then click the red Premium button, and then click the blue one under my ass and the two pink ones behind my ears. And use promo code MUGCLUB. That's one word. And you'll get $10 off your subscription, which is pretty friggin' cool. And by the way, I think by next week we're going to be gone from locals. We've been jumping, and you're just going to go to a Rumble Premium. So I texted Gerald today at Crowder Show, because I said, what, and he goes, this might be the last day, so you want to make that jump, is what I'm saying, by next week. All right? All right.
Hi, good night, everybody.